Hey guys, Adam here up in Huntsville, Alabama. I'm on the healthcare team at CAR. And today I want to talk to you about the different types of representation that's available to you as a consumer. In most states, there are three ways that an agent can interact with you as the consumer. The first is that of a transaction broker. This is somebody who can take you around town, show you different spaces, and even give you advice on the transaction. However, when it comes down to it, they do not have a legal obligation nor right to represent you in the negotiations or the transaction itself. The second type of relationship that's available to you is that of a dual agency. A good example of this is if you were to call a listing agent to inquire about a property and they make you aware that they are already representing the landlord, but you also hire them to represent you as the buyer or the tenant in the real estate negotiation. As you're probably thinking, this does create a conflict of interest. Just as in a court of law, an attorney cannot represent both the prosecution and the defense at the same time. Which brings us to the third type of relationship. It's called a single agent. This is by far the best option for you as a consumer to create a relationship with a real estate professional to protect you and only your interest in a real estate transaction. As always, you can go to car.us to find tons of resources on real estate, as well as find your local agent in your area.